Animate a minifigure doing a triple front flip over another minifigure. Alright, front flips are super simple to animate. Here it is. Today I animate what my subscribers tell me to. I made a post back in like May, late May, middle of May, I don't know, and I got 10 comments. We've already done one, so let's move on to the second comment. Spider-Man swings through a city. Now I didn't have like any clear pieces, so the buildings will look like this, plain gray rectangles. The first setup we tried, the animation didn't turn out great, so I decided to go for a second try with a different setup. And if we ignore this one frame, it's absolutely perfect. I mean, look at that. But it is a bit fast. So I didn't exactly like the end result of that animation. I wonder why that is. Cough, cough. But we decided to do another one. A guy driving crazy. For this one, I did forget to screen record it, but this is somewhat of what I did for part of the animation for the car part, and I think this is a great representation. Here's the animation. Don't be a reckless driver. I do like this animation though. It turned out really good. The fourth suggestion, Miles' Leap of Faith. Now, we're doing a simplified version that's more inspired than frame by frame, because I am not that skilled. So my first try went really well, but I knocked one of the lights out of the way, so it didn't exactly look coherent, see? But we decided to try again when my lights were fully charged, and this is the second try, before masking and then after masking. I actually really love the result of this animation, especially the lighting. Look at this beginning frame, it looks beautiful. The fifth comment, a ninja cutting a bullet. This animation was simple. We had some light effects to show the power of the blade, like maybe it was some sort of power, and that's why it was able to cut the bullet, and that's it for the animation. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I added some impact frames to make it seem more cool. I love how this one turned out. Check it out. People time traveling. So first we animate two minifigures getting into a time machine. Then they spin and go back in time. And they come back with some added friends. And also some attire. Here's the finished result. I love how this one turned out, and I especially love the dino fig I got to use. I mean, look how good he looks. He looks amazing. A knight fights another guy, and the other guy gets a sword when he wins. This one was super simple, mainly because I've done loads of fight scenes, but it did take the longest out of all the animations. We have a ghost knight dude, and then we have our hero, who has a bow tie, I guess. The animating didn't really have any, challenges to it, because I've animated fight scenes, like I said, a lot before, especially with swords, but this is how it turned out, and I really love how it turned out. Now I know I said it was great, but there is one thing I dislike about it, and that is how he picks up the sword at the end. I just don't like it as much as the rest of the animation. It looks a bit weird. I don't know, maybe that's just how I did it. But everything else I love. The eighth comment, animate anything, but you must include the color yellow. Now, I thought using minifigures was a bit cheap and boring. So we're not doing those, we're using Mr. Blob, and he's appeared in one other video before, and that's linked right up there. But we get to the animating, and it doesn't take too long, we just do a simple animation. And he also happened to take some inspiration from me, from just a second ago. And I absolutely love this animation. A mech battle. This one I went really simple because I don't animate with mechs much besides animating their set belts. But it did turn out really good and I don't hate it. Also my app was being really annoying and getting on to me and saying the app was not working, but it was. But here's the animation. And to be honest, I think it turned out really good for my first ever mech fight. I hope in the future, if I do another one of these, it will be even better than this one. The 10th and final animation, Minecraft Bucket Clutch. That's the summary. You can pause and read his full comment if you want, but you don't have to. But first, the animation starts out with 2 minifigures building towers like a 1x1 pillar in Minecraft, all the way up pretty high. Then one will fail a water bucket clutch because he has an empty bucket. Then the guy who is still on the tower realizes he has an empty bucket and yells because he can no longer get down. Here's the finished results. I love how this one turned out, especially the drawn effects. I also think this animation is pretty funny. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing because you might enjoy future uploads. I love making this video and it was so much fun to make. Read that Bible verse and watch one of those videos and have a wonderful day.